Congratulations. You did a great job in this. I mean, you were always good in these films, but man, Rosalie really steps it up in this one. Were you really, looking forward to what was coming in Breaking Dawn?
Yeah, I think, after reading the series initially, there were only 3 books, and I was really excited about getting to Eclipse. If we could just get that far, then, I'll deal with only having a look or a line in the first 2 so I can make it to that moment and show a different side of her. And I think, I remember when the book Breaking Dawn came out, my mom actually read it first, and she was like, I'm so happy for you. And then she was like, I don't know how they're going to make this into a movie. So it was both. I felt really happy for Rosalie.
Yeah.
I did. I felt like she deserved to have a moment with her family where they sort of came back and she was a part of it.
Exactly. And, in this one, you spend a lot of time with Kristen. Obviously, Bella and Rosalie connect on a very interesting level. Rosalie's always wanted a baby, and here she's helping her through. What was it like to have that kind of togetherness time with Kristen after all these years?
Well, it was good. It felt great. I mean, Kristen's really talented, and so it's nice to have, like, fluid, constant dialogue where someone says something, I say something, they say something again. It's nice to interact. But it's not like, I mean, we're all around each other all day long anyway, whether or not, we're speaking in scenes or whatever. I mean, we're still there, and so now it just felt like a little bit quieter because it was only her and I instead of me and her and the whole family.
Yeah. Do you ever get used to the anticipation for these films and how the fans feel about them?
I don't know. I don't think, I mean, I definitely don't get used to, I'm always like really sort of nervous and anxious because I want the movies to, you want to please the fans. I thought it was interesting in our press conference yesterday when someone asked Elizabeth and Peter if they read the critics' reviews, and of course, we all do, but it's not the same as the fans' reviews. They're the harshest critics. They're the ones that we really want to please.
Yeah. Well, they're the ones that are keeping these movies going.
Exactly.
Obviously,
yeah.
I think they're the most loyal fans I think I've ever seen.
Yeah, absolutely.
What's it like, when you're out there for these types of events and premieres and everything, and you see them? It's got to be so heartwarming, I would think.
It's humbling. I mean, it's humbling, and also I sort of disconnect myself from it a little bit because it's not, if I were like one of the Beatles and I were standing out there and they were screaming for, me and something that I sort of like created, it would be different. But I know that these fans love my character. They don't love me. They love the book series. It's a whole. I mean, I guess it's a little bit about, but it's more about, they've lived with these characters and this story, and they're so invested in this story as much as we are, the actors. And so I think I sort of can appreciate that I've had the opportunity to play a character that had all of this pre-existing love.
Yeah. Can you take me back to the last day of shooting for you and what it was like to kind of break apart from this family that you've known for so many years?
It wasn't that dramatic. I don't think any of us felt like we were breaking away. I mean, first of all, we're so used to stopping and starting again that it just sort of felt like another stop. And then, also, we don't really, we see each other during press and stuff. It's not over. I don't think any of us felt like it was over, and we knew it was going to end. This wasn't a shock. It wasn't like we were on a television series that got canceled,
Yeah, exactly. So. Well, like I said, you're glowing. You're a happily married woman. How's married life going?
It's nice.
Good.
It's nice. I'm a lucky lady.
You really are a lucky lady, and you've done another great job in this, and we look forward to the final episode. It's like, I can't believe it's almost over. Great to talk to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.